Hello world! Today I've got for you my March 2016 favorites and fails. So here in Virginia, March sort of came in like a lamb. It is going out like a lion, and you know what that means. I've got a bunch of products that I have enjoyed through the month of March and a few that did not make the cut. These products did not necessarily come out in the month of March, but I made my decisions to adore them or discard them at some point during this month. So I'm going to share with you my favorites, my fails, and what I liked and what I did not. The first couple items here came in my Sephora points box. I think it was Sephora points I got them with. These are from Bumble and Bumble. These are my first two Bumble and Bumble products I've ever tried. This is the BB Hairdresser's Invisible Oil Primer. It's a spray. And then this is the BB Repair Blow Dry for dry and damaged hair. These products, oh my god, especially this. Previously I've been using agave oil as my sort of hair treatment. Not only do I have really dry skin, I have really, really dry hair. My hair is just straw-like. And then I decided to dye it 5,478 shades lighter than my natural color. And because of that, it got even worse. So I did a whole bunch of damage to my hair. It is slowly coming back to life. Agave oil does work really, really well. I like using oils in my hair. I can slather like 6 drops of oil in my hair, smooth it on. You would think it would be an oil slick for most people, but my hair loves it. It's the only way to get it so I'm not like total poofy clown head. This stuff I like even better than the agave oil, and I didn't think I'd ever have that to say. I also like the BB Repair. It's heat and UV protection, helps seal split ends, things like that. I love these products. When I run out of these samples, I am absolutely 100% going to be buying the full-size versions of them. I had really good luck with them. Next up, you may have seen this in my sunscreen video. This is the Exuviance Sheer Daily Protector. It is a broad spectrum SPF 50 sunscreen. It's mineral sunscreen, UVA, UVB protection, multiple antioxidants to help neutralize environmental damage, green tea to protect cell DNA, some of the other goodness, scavenges free radicals. It's got a PHA bionic complex to help prevent collagen breakdown, maintains healthy skin firmness, prevents signs of photoaging, prevents lines and wrinkles. It's good stuff. The reason I like this so much is that it's a really, strong set of ingredients, good sun protection, but most importantly, this stuff is so lightweight, so smooth, it sinks into your skin immediately, and it doesn't interfere with makeup, foundation, BB cream, CC cream, anything. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. I love it so much. I just have, even foundations with sunscreen in them feel weird on my face. So I love it. Did I say that I love it? Did I mention that? It does retail for $42 at Ulta, so it's a little bit expensive. But I've been using it every single day, and I can barely even hear any room in the bottle. So it's going to last me a long time. I'm swearing by this stuff. That is the Exuviance Sheer Daily Protector Sunscreen. Next up is a foundation. This is the Smashbox Studio Skin. You may have seen this on my last Ulta haul. This is their 15-hour wear hydrating foundation. Now, I'm wearing it right now. Please excuse the mess I've got going on with the dry patches under my eyes. My eyes are so angry with me right now. I got a big old giant dry patch on my skin right here. But I'm wearing this right now. It is a shade too dark for me at the moment. I bought this intending for it to be my summer sunscreen. Not sunscreen, foundation. It does not have sunscreen in it. I don't know that it is necessarily a hydrating product. Like, I don't think it's hydrating my skin. At the end of the day, I still kind of feel like I've been wearing foundation all day and my skin's a little dry, but it doesn't dry out my skin, and that is a miracle in and of itself. I really like how this feels. It's not super heavy coverage, which I don't want super heavy coverage. I just need to even out some sunspots and sort of just even everything out. So I am very, very, very happy with this so far. I'm not going to call it a Holy Grail foundation just yet, but I will be doing a wear test and going through that whole spiel to put it through the paces and see how it does. But I've worn it probably half a dozen times now, and I am really, really liking it. So that's the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. Definitely on the faves list. Next up, this one surprised me a little bit when I was at Ulta, one of my recent trips over there. They're doing their 21 Days of Beauty right now, and it's almost over, I think. But one of the things they had was a buy two, get two free on a lot of their products. Actually, their brand products. And I picked up a few of their salon nail lacquers, nail polish. I got 4 shades. Let's see if I can show you without dropping. Oh, I'm only going to do 2 at a time because clumsy. Let's see. These 2. This is the one that I'm wearing right now. Let's see. Can I hold it in a way that you can see both my hands and the product? Anyway, the reason I really like these, so I've worn now 2 of the colors. Actually, I'm missing one off camera. I have a lighter pink, and I've worn this lighter purple. Right now I'm wearing this lighter green, because springtime. So, I like them because I get almost 2 weeks out of a single 2-layer polish, and I am rough on my hands. Like, I don't pay any attention to whether I'm going to chip a nail or not. These are my natural nails that I've got it on, and I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm putting a coat of this Shelly Hokanson Maximum Growth that I got 5 million years ago, and I just kept in the cupboard forever. See, it's barely even used. So I don't even know if they make this anymore. But I put on a coat of this, and then I put on 2 coats of the Ulta nail lacquer, and then I do a top coat of this Maximum Strength, Maximum Growth, whatever it is. And that's it. And I let that all dry. The first time I wore it, I got 13 days before I had a single sign of like fading along the edges of my nails or a single chip. And the second color that I wore, I got 12 days out of it before I had a single bit of any kind of damage to my nails. Now, I am going to just jump to a fail real quick because this happened right after I had tried these cute little paparazzis. They sell them at my local CVS, and I actually picked them up at Ulta because they were in the 50% off bin. I see why they're 50% off. I tried both of these colors, and I did the same process. 1 coat of the Shelly Hokanson Growth stuff, 2 coats of polish, 1 top coat of the Shelly Hokanson, and these both chipped the next day. It was awful. Like, I couldn't even get a whole week out of them. So these are absolute fails for me. They're cute, but not if I have to redo my nails every day. These freaking awesome. I get almost 2 weeks out of them. And I don't think I was just lucky with a couple colors because they wear really, really well. So the Ulta nail lacquer, definitely a fave. And they're cheap. A lot of times you can get them for these buy 2, get 2 free. They're $6 a piece, so if you pay $12 for 4 bottles, $3 each. My math is right? Yeah. They're fabulous. Good stuff. So they're a fave. Next. Alright, this might be my favorite fave. This product was shown on Tati's first session, Glam Life Guru. She started doing the Amazon Style Live show, and one of her first beauty pick products was this Lip Fusion XL. It's a plumping lip gloss kind of a stuff. This particular one that I got is the nighttime treatment, the one you're supposed to wear overnight, and then your lips will be plumped for morning time. This stuff is amazing. Now, clearly, I don't look like I have like Angelina Jolie mouth or anything like that, but let me go back and tell you a little story about high school, shall we? So back in high school, I was in the color guard, and I wore your typical high school like headbanger girl makeup. So we're going back to like 1989, 90, 91, 92, and so I did the black eyeliner. Well, I was in color guard, and we had to wear tons of makeup so that everybody could see your makeup from the crowd in the stadium. And somebody said to me once, and I had never thought about this in my whole life, someone said, well, it's okay that you have thin lips. It doesn't matter. It's okay. And I'm like, thin lips? What? What are you talking about? Like, I never even thought about my lips as being something I should like be worried about or ashamed about or like be concerned about it. I didn't even think about them. I thought my lips were fine. They were just lips. So I did have a complex about my thin lips for, the next rest of my life. So I didn't have a lot of hope for this because I got pretty used to having thin lips. But I figured what the heck, I would try it. I had picked it up on Amazon. It was $36 on Amazon. It retails on their website for $50. Picked it up. It is a 2X micro-injected collagen plus HA advanced lip plumping therapy. Now, just to give you an idea of how much I didn't think it was going to work, I took a really quick cell phone snapshot of my face before I went to bed that night. The next morning when I woke up, my after picture, like I wish I would have gotten an actual good before picture because I didn't think this stuff was going to work overnight. Like I didn't really expect it to do much of anything overnight. And it did. It really worked overnight. I was shocked, dumbfounded. I'm so sad when I go to bed and forget to put this on because I wake up the next morning and my lips are like, oh, I love this stuff. Now, again, it's not going to give you bee sting lips or Angelina Jolie face. Isn't she lovely? But I think what it does really is gives you the natural potential of your lips if they were perfectly hydrated and perfectly moisturized, which mine never are because I am never fully hydrated. It's a bad thing. But let me just tell you a little bit about it. Their patented dehydrated marine collagen and hyaluronic acid deliver you a pout that immediately benefits from incredible moisturization, increased volume, and visible fill. And it really does kind of fill in the sort of de-plumped, de-moisturized, dehydrated parts of your lips. I know it's working because I can't figure out my freaking lipstick anymore. Like, my mouth is like some stranger's mouth. I'll get used to it though, because yeah, dog. So, liking it. That's the Lip Fusion XL. I haven't tried the XXL or like the other variations they've got because I'm like, whoa, I can only take so much at a time. So, liking that. Next up, this is my new go-to eyeliner. So this is the Physicians Formula 2-in-1 Eye Booster Lash Boosting Serum Eyeliner. It is supposed to deliver like nutrients at the roots of your lashes. It is your typical, pen, felt tip pen eyeliner. Now, my former favorite, and I guess I would say my high-end favorite right now, although I haven't tried a million kinds of high-end, but I love the Kat Von D tattoo liner. Similar thing, they really look almost identical. But I'll tell you why I find myself grabbing for the Physicians Formula. Here's the tips of them both. I'll tell you why I keep grabbing the Physicians Formula. I don't know if it's boosting my lashes or making them grow. I have fairly okay lashes, unless someone's going to tell me that my lashes are really thin. I don't know. I've always thought that I have pretty decently thick and long, not exceptionally thick and long, but I have decently thick and long lashes, so I'm not really worried about that. But what I like is I'm not fast at putting on liquid liner. It is my favorite kind of liner to apply, but I'm not fast at it. I don't have a steady hand. I can't draw to save my life. So when I apply my liner, I really take my time. And the Kat Von D tattoo liner, I can finish one eye, but by the time I'm going to my second eye, it's starting to dry out on me, and I can cap it and shake it up, and it just kind of conks out by the end. The Physicians Formula, no conk out. I can get through both eyes, no capping, no shaking, no praying to the eyeliner gods that it'll come back to me. It just works, and I really like it. So I find myself grabbing this every day. I'm almost grabbing the Kat Von D out of guilt because I feel like I haven't used you in so long. But really liking this eye booster from Physicians Formula. Hey, if it does make my lashes get all thick or long or whatever, yay, good stuff. But that's really not why I'm buying it. I'm just really liking it, and it holds up well. Both of them wear greatly, so that's not an issue. But it survives my slow lining techniques. So that's definitely a fave. I've got one more fave, and this was a really surprise hit for me. This is the NYX Lip Primer pencil. So this stuff feels and smells kind of gross. And when I say gross, it's like vanilla chapstick. I don't know. I'm not a big chapstick fan. It feels gross, but I'm kind of addicted to it just because my lips are so dry and awful all the time. So I use it all the time, or I used to use it all the time. This stuff kind of smells like it. Definitely looks and feels like it when you put it on. When you put it on your lips, I feel like it's just hideous and terrible. But I've tried this with two different lipsticks. I've tried it with Makeup Academy MUA lipstick, their High Shine lipstick, which I just got at CVS, so it's a lower end lipstick. And I've tried it with the Kat Von D lipstick, not the liquid lipstick, but the regular lipstick stick with the studded container. Both times, so I got over 8 hours of wear, including eating a meal, drinking beverages, and at least 3 hours of talking. With the MUA, I got 9 hours out of it, and it still looked flawless. Like, you couldn't even tell I hadn't just put the lipstick on. And when I wore the Kat Von D, I had checked in at almost the 13-hour mark, and it had worn off a little bit in the middle, but I had had lunch and an oily ravioli dinner, and it just needed a tiny bit of touch-up, if anything. It was amazing. Now, granted, that Kat Von D lipstick wears really well anyway, but I've never made it through 2 meals, teaching 2 classes, talking, meetings, presentations, drinking tons of water and Diet Coke throughout the day. I've never made it that long without reapplying my lipstick. And so I can only attribute the success to the NYX Lip Primer. So while it's kind of like chapsticky and looks kind of, works. Good stuff. Like it. I have one more fail for you. And I hate to say this because it's so cute. This is the Super CC Plus Physicians Formula powder. And the case is cute. I love little sparkles. You open it up and it's got sort of all these colors, and it's like this color correcting, and the green and the pinks and the oranges and the yellows, and it's all supposed to make y'all color correcty and lovely. This stuff's friggin' gross. It's gross, it looks gross, it feels gross, it turns me into a 97-year-old looking monster. It's bad. And I gave it several fair shakes in court. I gave it days on expensive foundation, I tried it on cheap foundation, I tried it as on its own, I tried it with primer, I tried it without primer. I can't even use it to like set my concealer. I can't use it for anything. It looks so bad. It's like going in the garbage. I wouldn't even like give this to like my young niece to play with. Like, no, nobody gets this. No, bad. I actually have one more. Not fail, fave. Oh gosh, things are gonna fall down because I'm doing bad things. It's not necessarily this bag. This is my Coach bag. This is a fave for the app ThreadUp. with thread spelled incorrectly because I guess that's cool. thredup.com. It's a website too and an app. They are sort of upscale resale, I would say. They advertise themselves as, you know, things that are like new, but of course they're used. I got this Coach bag, $300 Coach bag, with my first time purchase discount. It was like $63. And it's like new. I don't see a single blemish or mark or anything on it. I love it. It's beautiful. I'm so happy. I have gotten a couple pieces of clothing from them. Couple of tops. One top I returned, so I have gone through the return process with them. If you take store credit as your return, then your shipping back to them is free. And that's fine with me. If you don't want store credit and you want a refund to your original form of payment, you have to pay $8 for shipping. And the item I was returning wasn't even worth that much. So I just took the store credit and they processed it it was 8 days. So about a week for them to process it and get the credit to my account. I was very happy with everything so far. The return process, the shipping, the quality of the products I've received. They have all been as stated in terms of the quality. They describe things as either like new or very gently used, and they tell you which is which and what the gently used condition is. Does it just need to be washed? Is there minor signs of wear? They describe it all. I wish the pictures on the app were a little more detailed. You can tell, like on dark clothing, if you take a photo and you don't light it properly, then the shadows are too dark, and when you zoom in, you still can't see the detail on the item. So I do wish they had a little bit better photography with some of their pictures. And I have looked at some pieces and not purchased them because they were dark colored and I couldn't see the details very well, and I wanted to. So that's my only complaint there, but so far I find it to be really reasonable. They have handbags and shoes and women's clothing, kids' clothing, handbags, shoes, clothes. I've so far gotten a few items of clothing and this Coach handbag. Love it, liking it. It's a fave for March. So that's all I've got for you this month. I hope you enjoyed checking out some of my favorite products. I hope you either have better luck than I do with some of my fails, or you avoid them on my advice and save yourself some money, one way or the other. But stay tuned, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it and want to see some more. Subscribe if you haven't already, and have yourself a good one. Bye-bye.